Hello and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Sunday, June 12th, 2025. So spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for today, please make sure to go and do that. Pause this video and then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, you can always follow along with me and pick up some strategies and see how I solve the New York Times games on a daily basis. And then if you would, please leave a comment below as to what you thought. If you have any suggestions for ways that can help me solve the puzzles as well, that would be great. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of WORDLE start words, and we will select our WORDLE starting word for today. Let me exit out of full screen and shuffle these up. Okay, here we go. I meant to do full screen. Sorry about that. All right, adieu, adieu. Okay, farewell. All right, let me stop sharing that. All right, I'm going to pause the video for just a moment while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to solving WORDLE. Okay, I've got my phone pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app. Go down to WORDLE, guess your way to the correct word, Sunday, July 13th. Go ahead, add another day to your 321-day streak. All right. A-D-I-E-U, adieu. And here we go. Okay, so there is an E in the wrong spot. I wonder if we've got, and no A, I, or U. So let me try a word with O. About like shore, like at the seashore. Let's try that. Okay, oh gosh, we're like O, consonant, E, trap. There could be tons of words. All right, let me try another consonant blend. Like C-L-O. I could do clone. Clone. Not okay, let me give that a try. Clone. Okay. Huh. So there's a N, but not in the fourth spot. Huh. Not sure if, okay, is there, okay, so N. If it was an N, then we'd have to have like a double O or like an E-O something. Is there like N-E-O something E? I don't think so. N-O-O something E. I don't think so. So I think N is the second letter. N-O something E. So then maybe it could start with another vowel like E-N or O-N. E-N-O. All right. What about O-N-O? No, what else could be before the N? What about gnome? Gnome. Like, oh, you can't see it, but I've got a little crocheted gnome over there with the sombrero. Okay, let me try gnome. I cannot think of any other word right now, unless it's a very obscure word. I'm going with gnome. Let's go. All right, good. Excellent. Well, we got it in 4. Yay. All right, so I have played 659 games. My current and max streak are both 322. Woo, I'm inching my way toward a year streak. Can I do it? All right, let's move on to Strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme for June 13th, 2025. Completely fabricated. Completely fabricated. Okay, fabric. Are we talking about fabric, or are we talking about like it's a made up story? A made up story would be like a lie. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. What about like COTTON? Okay, cotton. And then I see linen. Up here, I see silk. Oh, I know my fabrics, you guys. Okay, rayon. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. Wool. Okay. Looking for the spanogram, but I'm not. Textiles. Textiles. All right. Spandex. And polyester. Okay. Woo. Made quick work of that. Awesome. Okay, so I got 5 words, the spanogram, and then the remaining 2 words. How did you do? That was fun. Textiles. Okay, let's go on to connections, group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 45-day streak. July 13th, 2025. Our 16 connections words are zip, cab, rag, zing, bubbly, glossy, number, zine, expiration, slight, name, zin, knock, mag, shard, and burn. Okay. Boy, I'm seeing a few things, so let me go ahead and do my screenshot here. Okay, I'm going to switch to, wait a minute, let me do like the fine point. Or is this one the kind that I want to use? Let me see. I'm just going to try to do a darker color. All right. Well, something that I saw was like cab. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, cab, zin, shard, and bubbly, which are all like nicknames for, I'm just going to do like let's do a little bit lighter blue, for like wine drinks or whatever. Like I had a Cabernet, a Chardonnay, a Zinfandel, and champagne, which they call bubbly. So maybe like nicknames or shortened version, or yeah, well, I mean, bubbly would be like a nickname. Okay, and then I also saw zine and then rag, which you call like a magazine, and then like a mag for magazine. And what else though? Zing. So I was thinking potentially glossy, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to kind of underline that because I'm not sure. Let me switch color to yellow. Okay, and then there's like a knock, a burn, a slight, and a zing, you know, for like if you're criticizing somebody, like you knock them down, or like not figuratively, not literally. A slight, like you just, or a burn, though, and a zing, those are all like insults that like hurt, right? Hurtful insults. Don't do that. Be nice. Okay, and then that would leave name, number, expiration, and zip. So maybe this is your name, your phone number or something. Well, your expiration, your zip, like your zip code. Like, let me take a sip of my coffee. What else could go with that? Zip. There's also like zip, zing, zine, zin. I don't think all the ZI words would go together. I'm not going to fall for that trap, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I like this already. I think I'm going to try the shard, zing, cab, bubbly, and then maybe I'll do like the zing, slight, knock, and burn. If those are correct, I think I'll go with the ones that I have circled in blue and underlined in blue. And then kind of end with those, with the other ones. Yeah, I'm liking that. All right, let me delete my screenshot. And yes, and I guess I didn't have anything highlighted. All right, let me do cab, zin, shard, bubbly. This is probably like green or something. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, it's purple. Wine nicknames. That seems weird. Like, do people, I mean, I don't drink hard alcohol or, you know, beer, but when I did drink alcohol, it was wine or champagne. So I guess I know the nicknames for that, but I don't drink anymore. Okay. All right. Let's go. Then I said a burn, a zing, a knock, and a slight. These all seem like synonyms, so most likely yellow, but I guess it could be green. Let's give it a try. Okay, all right, insult. Okay, and then I said glossy, mag, rag, and zine. Although I don't think I've ever really called a magazine a zine, but it seems to fit there. What else could it be if not this? Name, not zine, zine, I'm pretty sure. So rag. Yeah, I feel pretty sure about this. Let me go ahead and give it a try. I still have all my mistakes left in case I don't have it correct. Okay, that's blue. Wow, slang for printed matter. Okay, and then by default, this is the green category. Credit card info. Credit card info. I'll go back to that in a second. Okay, so I've completed 318 games. I have a current streak of 46 and a max streak of 251. Wow, made pretty quick work of those games today. That was a little bit easy for me. How was it for you? How did you do? Did you try the ZI trap or did you try something else? Like I wasn't even really looking to see where else people could have put things, but like, yeah. So that's just what popped out to me. All right. So how did you do? Put that down in the comments below. All right. So credit card info, definitely expiration date, your name, and the credit card number. But a zip, I don't, maybe, you know what? Maybe my zip code is on my credit. I've never really looked at my credit card, but maybe now that I think about it, on my Costco credit card, maybe my zip code is on there. Huh. I'm going to have to check later. Okay. So let me remove this from the screen. Wow. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching today. If you would like to check out some of my other New York Times Games videos, there is a playlist linked down in the description box, as well as the link to the desktop or web browser version of the New York Times games if you want to go and play them over there. And you can check out my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted, and there is a link down there in the description box if you'd like some yarn and crochet content. Now, YouTube is probably suggesting another one of my videos right there, and I would really appreciate it if you'd check it out. Okay. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.